Still Halloween?
It's the Day of the Dead. Hello, everybody. I wore my suit today. Did I look good? Do you like my
Rất
suit?
enough.
See, even Bella wore her Halloween suit. She has her witch dress on. Where's your hat?
No.
No hat? Why no hat? Unbelievable. Don't I look handsome today?
No.
What? I did my makeup and everything. You kids are just so mean to me. It's unbelievable the abuse I take with you guys. I should have worn my tie. Unbelievable. Who do we got here today? We got a Hanorama. Hello, Hanorama. Ah! You look scary.
No.
You have your costume on. Are you supposed to be a tomato? Are you a tomato? Cause Bella's gonna be a witch tonight.
No.
Where's your broom?
Halloween.
This is the Day of the Dead. Sheesh. Unbelievable. Where is everybody? How was your day today, Hannah?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Did you have a good day at school?
Yes.
Yes. Are you sure?
I think. Yes.
I think yes. What about Bella? Did Bella have a good day at school today?
Yes.
What did you study today?
Math, Vietnamese, music,
Oh, that's a lot. Math, Vietnamese,
English.
and English today. Huh. Did you study English today, Hannah?
No.
Why not? You should be studying it all the time just because you love English. No.
Yeah.
But English is your life. Oh. I heard Peter. I saw Peter. Where's Peter? There's Peter Pan. My coffee tastes weird. How's Peter today? Well, I wonder what costume he has on today. He said he was going to wear a costume today. There he is. Oh, you're dressed up as Peter today. Who are you?
I am.
Sorry, Mr. Charles, Tommy and Balu will join a little bit later, yeah?
They will? Unbelievable. How come they're going to join later? What's their problem? Do they have a problem? Do they have a problem? I wonder. Ah, well. That's life. How's Peter today?
Good.
Yeah, how was school today?
It's a bad day.
It was a bad day today, huh? Why is that? Did you have some tests today or something? Why was today a bad day?
Study a lot.
Ah, you had a lot of lessons and a lot of studying to do. But you know studying is what's going to develop your mind and give you lots of opportunities in the future. You do understand that, don't you?
Yes.
Yes. But you don't care. Yes. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Yeah, today we're going to be talking about kind of Halloween again. But we talked about Halloween and what it was like in Western countries. I heard today that Halloween actually originated in Ireland. Do you remember where Ireland is?
No.
Bella, Hannah, do you guys remember where Ireland is? No? Hannah? Bella? Ireland. We've talked about it before. It's an island next to what? Where? Who? Nobody remembers. We're going to have to do that lesson all over again. Ireland is a big island. That's a very big island. It has two countries, Northern Ireland and the Southern Republic of Ireland. Remember? Northern Ireland, part of the United Kingdom. The Republic of Southern Ireland is not part of the United Kingdom. But it's those two big islands that we call the British Isles. So next to England and Scotland. Yep. The Day of the Dead. Now, why is the Day of the Dead here? Why is this special? It's special because this is a Mexican tradition, I guess. Culture, tradition. I guess it's culture too now. Where they dress up like this. They dress up like skeletons and all kinds of different things. And they kind of do like what you do in all Vietnamese, yeah? Okay. They kind of do something like worshipping. And what they do is, if I remember absolutely correctly, we're going to read about it later. So if I'm wrong about a couple of things, then yeah, here we go. It begins on their Halloween, but for most countries, Halloween is just October 31st, and you celebrate it and do whatever parties and different things on that evening or that day. But on November 1st, it's finished, right? It's all over. But not in Mexico. Mexico, it continues until the 2nd of November, so I guess it's like a 3-day holiday there. Well, I don't know if it must be a holiday because they talk about it around the world. And what they do is and we talked about this last week, remember? They actually have picnics and stuff at the graveyards and do offerings for their ancestors. And they make a really, really, really big event out of it. And they really dress up and they have big parades. And every year you see all kinds of costumes like this. They really spend a lot of time preparing for this. I don't know if you can call it a holiday. I don't know what they call it. I'm guessing the kids are out of school. So maybe it's a holiday. Definitely a special occasion for many, many people there. So it's kind of a continuation of Halloween, but its focus is on Mexico and what they do. Okay, so we're 3 now. We're going to go ahead and start. And Tony and Balu will be here later, apparently. They're going to be late. And where's Cheese going, Miss Lay? Is Cheese not joining this class? He's going to join seniors and get ready for Interest 1? Is that the plan with Cheese? Oh, I've been left alone again. Stranded on Mars with a whole bunch of dead people. Unbelievable. Oh, well, let's just get going. What do we got? We got Hannah with 3 victories. Oh, my God. Could be a threat to Bella. Bella only has 1 vocab win this term. And this is week 6. There was a tie week 3, so it's 3-1. Hannah over Bella right now. So Bella needs a win big time. And Peter, you need a win big time. Bigger than everybody. Oh, don't think. Never say you can't do it or you don't think you can do it. Just say, I'm having a problem with it right now, but I'm going to fix it. You got to set the mind right. All right. Well, I think we should just get started. They'll get here when they get here. Are you ready, Peter?
Yes.
All right. Are you ready, Bella?
No.
Okay, good, because they don't want you to be ready. Hannah, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you going to win again today?
No.
No. Oh, negative thinking, huh? We missed a class or something? It says Halloween the 21st. Oh, yeah. We did, because we had 1 week where we had some people missing, and I thought it's a perfect time to cancel that class so that we could have our Halloween class on Halloween Day. So perfect. Now it's the 7th. All right. Oh, I just thought, Miss Lay, I could do interest 6 tonight for noon tomorrow if you wanted to do that. But I don't think Miss Lay is here. I think she disappeared. So we're going to go to our first word today, and Bella's not ready, so we don't have to worry about listening for Bella's guesses. She's not here. She's lost. Dum. Oh, my God. What is that?
Tennis.
Yeah. But what do they use? Used especially in tennis, badminton, and squash. It's not the sport. It's what she's holding.
Racket.
Racket, Bella, beat Hannah to the swing. Peter, it's a racket. It's a racket. Tennis racket. Tennis balls. Tennis player. Girl. Blonde hair. Blue eyes. White t-shirt. Tennis, badminton, squash is
Your
in
t-shirt.
white t-shirt and white wristbands. And she got her ears pierced too. I see the holes in her ear. And she's got no eyebrows. Yeah, she does have eyebrows, but she's got eyebrows like Trevor. You can't see them. They're all like yellow and white, and you can't see them at all unless you look really close. But she's lighter complected than I am. Even lighter. Much lighter. Well, not much, but yeah, pretty light. Racket. Now, you say, why is racket in the Day of the Dead? Well, good question. It's because it's in some of the other questions on some of the other exercises. And there's a couple of little exercises in here where they're just talking about, teenagers talking about different things. So some of the vocab is not part of a Mexican Halloween or the Day of the Dead, just so you know. The next word today, because I know Peter can say that, right? Racket.
Racket.
What am I going to do? Peter. Racket. What? Is that your dad?
My grandpa.
Oh, it's your grandpa. I thought it was Peter's dad. All right. Racket. Yeah. It. Racket.
Mon.
They are bones, but what do you call them when they're all together?
School.
Skeleton.
Hannah?
Skeleton.
Yeah. That is a skeleton. Very. Holy macaroni. Tell Grandpa to go have a cup of coffee somewhere. Grandpa, go drink a cup of coffee with your friends and talk about the neighbors. A skeleton. Peter.
A skeleton.
Yeah, skeleton. Do you have a skeleton, Peter?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What about you, Hannah? Have you got a skeleton?
Yes.
Does it look like that?
No.
No? What does yours look like? Like the dinosaur over here? I wonder if that dinosaur is related to the giraffe. You got a long neck. Look at that neck. Holy macaroni. There are some people who believe that dinosaurs never, ever existed and that all of the dinosaur bones are fake, and that it is only the elites and the rich who have created this to create museums so that they could make millions and millions and millions of dollars. Because the actual this is what I heard. The bones, like you see that picture right there of that skeleton, that dinosaur. They say that they never ever use the real bones, right? They actually use plastic or fiberglass or whatever they use, bones, to make the dinosaur, because they never find all the bones, right? So all of the bones are fake. They're replicas. They're copies of the bones they say they found. And all the real bones apparently are kept like in secret places and vaults, or, you know, like some place that's very secure so people don't steal them. That's what they say. But I have heard a couple of people challenge the theory that dinosaurs are not real, they never existed, and it's all just a big money scam to make people spend money to go to the museums and check it out. What do you think? Do you think it's possible? Do you think it's possible, Peter, that dinosaurs never existed?
No.
No. What about you, Hannah? Do you think it's possible that it's all a lie?
I don't know you say what.
You don't know I say what? I don't know you say what? How about that, huh? I don't know you say what?
Yeah.
Do you think that the story of the dinosaurs could be possible that it's all a lie and that dinosaurs never lived? Do you think that's possible? What?
Huh. No.
No. What about you, Bella? Are you a conspiracy theorist?
I don't know.
You don't know. That's the thing. Most people don't know. That's why there's always conspiracies. People challenging everything. I think a lot of people have found bones too. But it would be amazing if that was really true. So I'm going to go with the idea that dinosaurs actually existed. It was a very different world with a different atmosphere millions of years ago. I think they're real, but who knows? Some things are myths. There's some people who believe the earth is flat. Did you know that?
No.
No or yeah?
No.
Some people think the earth is flat and the sun just goes around the top like this. That there's nothing, that Antarctica circles the earth and that everything is just flat. And it's really funny. I believe the earth is round. I do believe we go around the sun. I do believe that. But I did watch a documentary on the person trying to explain why he believes, it was a he, I don't remember his name, why he believes the earth is flat, and they just never told us the truth. But my point is, he was very, very convincing, very, very convincing with his evidence and the things he said. You could almost believe, if you weren't educated, you could probably believe him. But I'm really surprised on how many people actually believe the earth is flat, not oval. But I don't think so. I think it's oval. All right, let's go to the next word. Are you ready now, Bella?
No.
But you already got 1 point. How can you not be ready? How can you play?
No.
How can you play this game and be sleepy at the same time? How?
I don't know.
I don't know either. You guys all confuse me. Next word today. I know it's a bone. But which?
Scar.
Yeah. Say it again, Peter.
Scar.
This is interest 6. I'll let you get away with that. A scar is when you cut yourself and you see that mark. You see that mark for the rest of your life. That's a scar. I have some scars, but you can't see them on this camera. But you got the point, Peter. It's a skull. Oh, skull. Say it again, Peter. Skull.
Skull.
Skull. La 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 with the big L at the end. Skull. Skull.
Skull.
Yeah, Hannah. Skull.
Skulls.
Skulls. Yeah, that's the word here is plural, actually. Skulls. But I'm just trying to make sure we can say it properly first before we try the plural. Bella. Skull. One skull, two skulls.
One skull, two skulls.
Skulls. Yeah. Don't confuse it with schools. All right, Peter. One skull, two skulls. A small little Z on the plural.
One skull, two skulls.
All right. That's much better. Much better. Skulls. Can you read the sentence or the definition, Peter? The bones.
The head.
Oh, you can read first. Go ahead, Bella.
The bones of the head that surround the
Surround.
brain and give the head its shape.
Give the head its shape. Hannah.
The bones of the head that surround the brain and give the head its shape.
It's shape. Yeah, it's shape. Your head is shaped like your skull. Peter?
The head is shaped like spoon.
What? The definition. At the bottom.
The bone.
The bone. Only one bone? You're going to make me mad again. Bones. Bones.
Bones of the head that
Surround.
the brain and get the head is set.
Give the head its shape. Yeah. How many bones in the skull?
One.
Nope.
Two,
Two.
three, 4, 5, 7, 8.
How many, Bella? Only one guess.
One.
One? What about you, Hannah? How many bones on the skull?
One.
What?
One.
One. Yeah. Now, I know people would argue this, and some people would say two. I'm going to wait till this goes sideways again here, and then I'm going to pause it right there. Okay. Now, I think you're all right. I think only this part on the top is considered the skull. But this bone is attached to the skull. Right? This is a different bone. Right? Excuse me. This part right here, your chin, right? My head is not moving, but in order to talk, this bone has to move. And it's hooked up right under your ears with a joint. And the muscles inside, right? It moves around. That's how it's the muscles we have on that bone that allow us to eat our food. And the muscles are all in here attached to the skull and attached to the jaw. This is called the jawbone. And the jaw, Jaw. Yeah, this is a jawbone, and this is your skull. But I'm not sure, actually. I actually think you're right. I think the skull only includes from your top teeth. I'm pretty sure. I could Google it, but I'm not going to bother. But I believe the top part and all the way around here. And, of course, your nose is just cartilage. You don't really have a bone here. It's just cartilage. You can move it around. That's why when you do die, it eventually just deteriorates too, and then you have a hole. Oh, there's Baloo the bear. And then, of course, this one right around here, that's the joint that attaches your jaw to the rest of your face. And without it, we would have a big problem if we couldn't eat, if we didn't have a jawbone. And our tongue is attached to the jawbone too. So we wouldn't be able to eat. We wouldn't be able to talk. I don't think we would live very long if we didn't have a jawbone. We would have a big problem. Imagine every time you try to drink and everything's just falling on your belly. It would be a problem. It would be a really big problem. Because I've broken my jaw before. I broke it and I got a crack right here and it broke in a motorcycle accident. And that is hard to heal. Oh, my God, that was painful. Hard to eat, hard to drink. Blech. Not fun. Not fun at all, I tell you. Don't try it. It's not fun. Balu, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm fine, too, but you're late. Why are you late?
I'm just having in snow.
You were stuck in the snow?
Yeah.
You were...
Wet.
What?
Wet.
Wet. You washed your hair?
Yeah.
But you have class.
Snow.
Oh, my God. Decided to take a bubble bath while we were having a class. Unbelievable. All right. Peter got that point. Skulls. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure. I know this is called the jawbone on the bottom, and then this is called the skull on top. Yeah. And the teeth. Actually, if you count the teeth, that's part of your skull, too. And we have like 32 teeth. Technically, someone could say we have 42 bones in our skull. All right. And no nose. See? You can move your nose around. All right, let's go to the next one. The next one is going to be, again, not related about the Day of the Dead, but it's something that is in our story. I don't oh, there comes, that's Bella again. Why are we signing with Bella? Is this in our reading, this one? This word is going to be from, Oh, I think just one of the exercises. Okay. Some of them are not related to Halloween or the Day of the Dead. Put that over here. And let's get cracking. There's Bella. You're back again, Bella. Where did you go? Did you go order some pizza?
No.
Oh.
My internet
Oh. Your internet crashed. Froze. Aha. Read the definition. Exchange. Ah. Well, I see the key being given. I see the money being given. What did they give them in exchange? I don't see any exchange here. Can I? Oh, what, Bella? Nim? What's a nim? Give. You just give people your keys and you just give people your money? Oh, come and visit me. I'll take your money and your keys. No problem. Make sure it's the car keys. You can just give it to me. But this is you want it back. Right? To give it back after a period of time.
Pay.
Well, you pay. You don't get anything back.
Rent.
Rent? No, not rent. All right. You go to the bank and you ask them to 10 million dong because you want to buy a new motorbike or second-hand motorbike. But you have to pay that money back. So the bank lent you money, from the bank. Right? Peter comes over to the house. Can I one of your webcams? Yeah, okay, but bring it back tomorrow. But Peter, I would say no because he'd break it. But if what? Pick what? Pick your nose? Borrow. To borrow something. Bella 2, Peter 1, Hannah 1, Balu bang. A big bang. A big bang.
Literal.
I'm going to send your friend over to see you later. I have lots of costumes. Yeah, right? So imagine, I don't know, let's just say that you're going to go ride bikes with your friend on the weekend, your bicycles. But, maybe your bicycle's broken or something. So you ask another friend, can I borrow your bicycle for the day? And I'll bring it back tomorrow. Yeah. Can I borrow something from you? Borrow a pen, borrow some money, borrow a hat, whatever. Borrow a costume for a party, right? To borrow something. But to borrow something means with the intention that, of course, you're going to give it back, right? Of course you're going to give it back. Absolutely, for sure. Yeah.
Borrow.
And if someone asks you, I say to Balu, can I borrow some money? And Balu says, yeah, okay, I'll lend you some money. Means you're the one. Okay, let's do it like the bank. Okay, let's say you want to buy a car or a motorcycle. Nice and easy. And you don't have enough money. So you want to borrow money from the bank and buy the bike, and then every month you pay them back 1 million, something like that, until it's paid off with some interest, right? You always have to pay back a little more money than you borrow. You borrow 10 million, you probably have to pay back 12 million or something.
Yeah.
All right. But the other side is the bank is in the business of lending money, right? They don't borrow the money from you. They give you the money. But that's the thing. They don't give it. Because if it's give, it means you don't have to give it back. Right? If your mom and dad give you 50,000 dong to go to the mall with your friends on Saturday afternoon, when you come home at night, mom and dad don't say, okay, give me back my 50,000 now. Right? So they gave you the money. That's not lend the money, right? The bank lends you the money because they want you to pay back with interest. That's how they make money. You want to borrow money so you can buy something you want, and then you pay it back month by month by month. You borrow, they lend. Borrow, lend. Lend, borrow. All right?
Yeah.
Next. This is another word that means really good, really like, or maybe even a little bit special. Ooh, like that T-bone steak dinner. Oh my, oh. What?
Party.
A party? Wow, that's true. They're probably going to have a big party here. Well, that could be a wedding, but I don't see any bride or groom. And what would the steak be doing there? What, Bella?
Grave.
Grave?
Finish.
Grave? Who's dead? Grave is where you bury someone. Ah! I hope there's no grave there, because I'm running away. But I'm going to take that T-bone steak with me. I'm just going to grab it by the bone and run. Oh, that steak looks good. Oh, yummy, yummy. I want that steak so bad. Sheesh. Why do I put food on these videos? It just makes me so hungry. I got to stop doing that. I got to stop putting food on these things. All right. So let's see if I can give you another example here. Well, at the party, if you were going to describe this wedding setup, this party, this anniversary, whatever it is that they're doing, it probably is a wedding. It looks like they have like the 2 rings back here. Could be a symbol of the wedding rings or something. I don't know what it is, but it's something special. And with all the flowers and candles, yeah, it's really, really. Now, you could say this for like. I really like steaks, grilled steaks, like that picture right there with the little rosemary on the side and some kind of little gravy and a little salad and a fried tomato or something. I don't know what that is. But this here, oh, yummy, yummy. I really steak dinners. And it means like. has a couple of meanings. It's also a word that people use when they describe how they like someone. Starts with an F. 5, 4.
Favorite.
What favorite? Oh yeah, well that's we were at 4 here, huh? Okay, now favorite is usually between one or the other, right? This is my favorite car, this is my favorite friend, this is my favorite house, this is my favorite toy, this is my favorite bike, this is my favorite meal. So this one's not about choosing one over the other. This is really, really FAN. 3, 2, 1. Point for Trevor. Fancy. Ooh. Fancy dinner, fancy party. I fancy her. She fancies me. Maybe. Fancy mask. Ooh. No, not fancy, but definitely not fancy. All right, a fancy party. Yeah, it means a little special. Can be an adjective, can be a verb. All right, the next one again, not related to the Day of the Dead in Mexico, but a word that is in some of our readings and exercises here. So this could be, well, no, I guess it's only a noun, right? Well, no, you can make it a verb. That's right. It could be a noun or a verb. It could be a job. It could be something you watch. It could be something you study, like interests for speaking is one of Newway's, created by Mr. Trevor. What's your favorite on television?
Translate.
What?
Translate.
Translate? What's your favorite translate on YouTube? Trevor's translate course? What am I translating? Channel. Well, it would be on a channel, right? Like, let's think about TV, for example. Let's say you like watching VCTV. I don't know, whatever that is. I don't even know if that's real, but let's just say VCTV1 is the channel. But on that channel, every Tuesday night, they have a show that's called Vietnam's Got Talent. What do you call the show?
Interpreters.
No, it's not about interpreting anything. It's about the name of the you like to watch every week. Or it's a job. It's not coding, but you're making... I've told you guys before, if you really want to be smart, learn English, learn how to code, and learn how to with a computer. Spelling? How do you spelling a computer? Starts with a P. If you want to make a video game, you need... What, Bella?
Typing.
Typing. You have to type to do this. That's true. You go to IT to learn what?
Typing.
You go to IT to learn typing? You don't need to take an IT course to learn how to type fast. You could just do a YouTube channel class. Program. Oh. Balu's on the board. Tony's not here yet? Still no Tony? I thought I saw Tony sign in. Ah, Tony's here. Hello, Tony. Why you don't say hello? You don't like us or what?
Hello.
Oh, now he says hello. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. Sheesh. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Are you coming here on Friday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll deal with you on Friday. Why is my thingamajiggy still up here? You are sharing screen. Of course I'm sharing screen. But why is it doing that? Programming. A program is something you watch or something you've built, right? A computer program. But it could also be a verb. You could be programming, right? Program. I thought Peter was going to get that one for sure. All right. How's Tony today? Did you have a good day? How's Tony today? Tony the Tiger, how are you? Tony, are you deaf? How come you don't hear me, Tony? I asked you 3 questions. I said, how's Tony today? How's Tony the Tiger today? Are you deaf? And you still never answered me. How was your day? How are you, Tony? Oh, he's frozen. Oh, okay, he's frozen. I'm gonna delete him then. That way he can sign back in and get a better connection. And I like deleting people. Are you ready, Peter?
No.
Okay, that's good, because I'm not ready either. Well, let's try asking Tony one more time. How is Tony? Tony. Okay. We'll ask him after this word. All right, this one. Well, this is like what we were talking about. The Day of the Dead in Mexico is not a holiday, but what? Tet is... well, it is a festival. That's true, too. But even like Tet in Vietnam, what other word could we give that?
Festival.
I just said like a festival, but not a festival. Not a festival. A what? Starts with a T. Not a carnival. Starts with a T. Oh my God. Not either. Is? How does is start with a T? It is a family to do something. It is Vietnamese to do this. Or to not. What, Balu?
National.
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 No.
Yeah. No.
No. Naughty? Tradition. Who said that? Balu?
No.
Tony? You said traditional? I don't believe it. You didn't say nothing all day. I don't believe you said it. A tradition. It's a family tradition. It's a cultural tradition. It's a annual tradition. Tradition. How's Tony today? You're fine? Why are you late? Did you take a bath with your rubber duck too and wash your hair? That's what Balu did. Balu was playing with his rubber duck. You're late because you were having dinner. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's not a good excuse. All right. Tradition. 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Everybody's on the board. Bella's leading by 1 point. Next word. This is about, I want to see if you can figure it out here. Actually, we should say that. Okay. I'm not getting you guys to repeat enough words here. Clearly? No. Film. Well, how do you start it? Cut! Or something happens and you have to take... You start a movie with a movie?
Comedy film.
Comedy, the guy's dead. Look at that dead guy. No.
Film.
No, it's not film.
Cast.
What?
Cast.
Cast. Oh, well, cast. He would be part of the cast. Actually, he has a number on his shoulder, and he's got a green screen behind him. I think he is probably auditioning for a part. I think that's what this is. But what do they say when they snap this board up here? No, they don't say start. And they don't say stop. Not start, not stop. But it's a word for start. What?
Begin.
Begin. No. 3, 2, 1. And not go.
Change.
Pause. Pause.
Pause.
Action.
Action. Balu, that you?
No.
Who? Tony again?
Counting.
Tony. I can't tell. You guys sound the same. Action.
Yeah.
Take action.
1, 2, 3, action.
Yeah. Action. When you're filming something, Tony, where are you? There you are. When you're filming a video or filming a movie, or that's what they always say. They go because they write down the scene and everything on that I don't know what you call that card. But they always say action, and they hit the board. Means they start as soon as they do that. When they clap that board, make it. That's when they start rolling the film. So the actor knows it's time to act. So they call it take action, right? Action. And then when they want to stop, they say cut, and then they stop recording. Right? Action turns the camera on. Cut turns the camera off. Now, it's also something, and we use it another way too, right? The process of doing something, especially when dealing with a problem or difficulty. Now, well, again, you could use many examples. But, for example, the soldier, right? One soldier got wounded or shot or something happened to him, right? He's definitely hurt. But the other action didn't just say, oh, what do I do now? Maybe I'll call an ambulance. No, maybe I'll call my friend. No, I'll call the general. No, he took action and did something, right? He made a decision and he took action, right? When dealing with a problem or difficulty. As simple as you sitting on the sofa, watching a movie, and you're like, I'm thirsty. Nah, you could sit there and wait, do nothing. Or you could wait till someone brings you something. Or you take action, get off your beep, walk to the kitchen, get a drink, and then go back to the living room, right? That's taking an action. Anything you do in life, how should I say that? Anything you want in life, it doesn't matter what it is. You can think about it, you can talk about it, but it's not going to happen until you get up and go take the action, right? The homework's not going to get done unless you take action, sit down, and do it. Otherwise, it's not going to get done. Very important. Successful people take action all the time. They don't just talk. Think. Watch the YouTube video. They make the decision and then they go do it. They take action. Okay. All right. Now, why is this guy in here? Oh, okay, because it's kind of it's a character. Could be a costume, probably. Who? What, Bella?
No.
Nope. I didn't ask you anything and you say nope. Take action. Who that guy? All right. I messed that up. I totally messed it up. All right, so yeah, how do we say that, Bella?
Dracula.
Well, yeah, Dracula is like the head, the grandfather of all these guys. Because there are many, I think there are many this, but only one Dracula. I think Dracula is the father of all of these guys. So what are these guys? What do we call these guys? He could be Dracula.
Vampire.
It's not vampire. Anybody know how to say that properly? Look at the phonics.
Vampire.
Yeah, vampire.
Vampire.
Pyre.
Pyres.
That's weird. I'm looking at the phonics here. Pairs, vampires, pyres. Yeah, AI. That's right. Vampire, pyres. Tony, vampires.
Vampire.
Z with a little Z at the end. Vampires.
Vampire go shopping.
Vampire.
Vampires with a Z. Vampires.
Vampire.
Ah. What did you say, Bella?
The vampires go shopping.
Well, this guy does on a surfboard.
Smiling.
Well, he's happy to see you. They say vampires are very charming.
Is spry.
I don't know. Hannah?
Yeah.
What?
Vampires is spry.
Vampires are surprising?
Yes.
Ah, well, it would be a real surprise if you ever met a real vampire. That's for sure. I'd be surprised. Yeah, let's say it, Hannah. Vampires.
Vampires.
Good. Balu?
Vampires.
Just like, whose book is that? It's hers. Vampires. Pyres.
Vampires.
Yeah. Peter.
Vampires.
But it's not an S. It's a Z sound, Peter. Vampires.
Vampires.
Yeah. You got to remember, Peter, and all of you, I know I've done a lot of work with Tony and Balu about this, but the S, right? I'm going to write this down here for a second. Right? The S and the Z, right? They're different sounds, but they come from different parts of the body, right? An S is an unvoiced sound. You just make that sound with your mouth by blowing. Kind of like whistling. You make the sound, right? But when you do the Z, that comes from your voice. You create. It's like the P, 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 but then you have to use the voice. B, B, P, P, B, B. Right? S, Peter. S, we don't use any voice. It's just we use our mouth. Right? S. The only sound is eh. That's from voice because it's coming here. Eh. S. S. The S, the S, doesn't come from our chest, doesn't come from our lungs. It just comes from the wind in our mouth. Right? So, Peter, S. Do the S sound. S. Like a snake. S. Yeah. But now, to make the Z sound, it's an S. It's the same position, same blowing. The difference is that we put voice in it, right? Watch what I do here. I'm going to go to S, and I'm going to add voice to a Z. Try that, Peter. Again. Long, deep breath, deep breath. Your tongue and your mouth, it does the same thing. But the Z, you got to put voice in there. So it's not vampires. It's vampires.
Vampires.
There you go. There you go. Now, just quickly, I'm just going to make another quick note. It's the same thing with some of the THs. Oh, let's do it this way. some of the THs. One of the THs, which is one of the harder ones, but that's why I'm writing it first here. Then I'll show you the easy ones. All right. So, again, the top one up, no voice, but the bottom one with voice, right? So it's the same thing with that TH that we all have a hard time with, right? Where we say three, we say thank you, we say think, right? We start with just the mouth, and we stick our tongue out a little bit, right? Because if your tongue is inside, it's going to be right? It's just a little bit, but it changes the sound. And I'm not using any voice. Right? That's why in some of the exercises when we practice the we use mouth and mouse. Okay? Mouse, tongue inside, mouse, mouth, tongue outside. But just a little bit. Mouse, mouth.
Mouse.
Yeah. Yeah. But be careful not to do this one. All right, I'm going to come back to the TH again. But like you just made it, you went mouse, mouth. You did an F. But F is different than right? Because and a lot of kids do this. They go but then they put the bottom lip up, and then that changes the sound again, right? Look. They're almost the same, but they're a little bit different. The F you do kind of, not bite, but you touch your bottom lip. Fun. Fan. Fish. Fur. For. Right? You do kind of use your bottom lip to make that F sound, right? But now back to the TH. No voice, right? Think, thanks, thick, thought, thank you, right? But now if I add voice to that TH, I'm going to say this, that, those, these, mother, the. Yeah, but now there's voice in it. The other one here. So if I go F, 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 what happens if I put voice on an F? What sound am I going to make? Same. But if I put voice in it, what letter am I going to make? That's not going to be S. S unvoiced, Z with voice. But what about with F? If I put voice, try it. Make an F and then add voice to it and see what sound you get. Who can figure it out? Do an F, fun, and then put voice in that fun. And what letter are you going to get? What sound? Nobody's going to try? So why am I talking? You don't want to learn this or what?
Okay.
So what's the other letter that you make the same position as an F, but you change the sound when you add voice, like S and Z. Same in your mouth, but one has voice, one has no voice. So what about what's it going to be? Balu and Peter, you should know. It's written in your notebook right in front of you. I already went through this with you guys like 25 times.
What are you wanting?
V.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to get a V, right? No voice. Fan, right? But I'm going to go. The A and the N, right? Look how this works. The F comes from your mouth. The A and the N come from your chest. You need voice, right? You start here, and then you go down. Fan. fan.
fan,
Right? But you start with no voice. But now if I start all with voice, if I say fan but I give voice to the F, now it's not fan, it's van.
van, yeah,
Yeah, now it's all voice. V-A-N, v, n,
yeah,
f, n. Right?
Van.
Yeah. What was the other? There's 3 plosives? Yeah, okay. So these ones are what we call, I'm going to go through this with you guys because it's really hard to teach this online. It's much easier when I do one-on-ones with some of you. But some of you don't live close to me, so I'm going to do this anyway. And Peter, this is something that you really need to practice. And you have all the chances because you get to work with Miss Lay on your one-on-ones every week. So these ones, we call them plosives because it's like you're spitting. Ta, ta, tu. Right? These ones are like that. And here's the easy one. Right? This is the unvoiced one. Right? You close your mouth, you build up the air, and you spit. Right? Only if I say the letter, it sounds like P, because I put the E sound in there so that, you can't say LMNOPQRS, right? You have to make it, so we usually put an E there. But we just want the sound, not the letter. No voice. It's just your mouth, right? Help. Right? Keep. Right? Even your name, Peter. P. P. No voice. So your name is like this. P-E-T-R. Peter.
ba,
Yeah. Ba. No. But ba is sounded. B starts here. You hear it before you open your mouth. It's like a P. That's the word. I was going to ask you guys to pick it for me, but you just said it, so I'm going to show it, right? Both, you do exactly the same. You close your mouth. Pen. Pen. Right? And now you start here. Before you open your mouth, you can hear the letter coming. B. Ben. You can hear it coming. Ben. But with a P, you don't hear nothing. Poof. Pen. It's like an explosion. Pen. Ben. Yeah. And there's two more here. Okay, I'm gonna the hardest one is I'm gonna leave that one for after. But like I just told you guys, T is another plosive, right? Your tongue goes up. It's not ch. Ch is different. It's not a you make your tongue flat and you let all the air come out everywhere, right? Ch, chioi, yeah. But t is like an explosive. T, t, t. Two. Tick, tack. Tattoo. Yeah. T, 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 t. No voice in a T. T, t, t. But the same thing again. Holy macaroni, God bless you. But now it's the same thing again. T, t, d, d. Just like the pa, pa, b, b. Yeah. Did and dit. Yeah. T. All here. T, t, t. And all here. D, d. Just like a B. B, b. D, t. Now, this is the hard one to remember. Well, not hard to remember, but I find it the hardest one for you guys to get right. This one, you can all do it really easy. K, k, k. K, right? K. K. Yeah. See? That all you're doing is you're taking your tongue and you're blocking the air way back here, yeah? Pay attention, Peter. That's the K sound. Now, if I put voice behind my K, what am I going to get? Anybody remember that one? What do I get with voice behind a K?
K. Yeah. K. K. G. J.
No, not J. That's J. J. Right? J. This is G. G. Yeah, this is the letter G. But the G, now the G is funny because the G has two different, I'm gonna use my annotate here, mark something here. Now the G has two different phonics, okay? There's that other one that has the the D in the front, right? Like Jerry. Remember that crazy phonic? That one, right? That's like, there's two, that letter can have two sounds. A lot of letters can have more than one sound.
Jerry.
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 Fridge.
Fridge. Fridge.
Orange.
Orange.
Two B's, cabbage. I think two B's, right? Cabbage. I'm probably spelling that wrong. Cabbage.
Cabbage.
Veg. Vegetables. Yeah. So there's that one. But then there's also the other one that we don't. And then there's this G. Yeah, it's not jug. It's not girl. It's girl. Good. Now notice that G is the same as a K. Girl, kid. And give a kick. Give a kick. Especially to Peter. He needs it. Gone. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm just doing the sounds, right? Girl, kid. Good. Good king. Give, kick. Gone, cool. Yeah. But sometimes it's this one. Sometimes. Very often it's this one. When you got to put that little D in the front of the j and d. That one's different. That's hard to practice too. But all right. So what I want you to, I spent the extra time on this, which will take us a little bit longer now because you have your sentence challenge. I hope we have time to read the Day of the Dead, but we'll see. That's actually really small. I want to erase some of this. Okay, so I'm going to erase that. I'm going to erase this. So this is what I just want you to remember, that some of these letters and sounds, the only difference is that some we put no voice in it and some we do. But s is the same as z, right? The only difference is a voice. S, th, 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 f, v, f, v, p, b, p, b, t, d, t, d, k, g, k, g. Excuse me. Now, I promise all of you, I promise you this, if you just take 2 minutes, not even 1 minute every morning before you go to school or 1 minute before you go to bed and you write down these sounds and you just do for just 30 seconds or 1 minute, and you just look in the mirror and put your fingers where the sound's coming, right? And s, z, s, z, and then try to do it together. S, right? Now, PTK, you can't do that because they're plosives. They blow up, right? P, 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 b, 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 t, 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 d, 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 k, 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 g, g, g. If you do that for 30 seconds in the morning or after, or both, morning and then before bed, just by yourself in the bathroom or in your bedroom, whatever, I promise you, your pronunciation is going to go through the roof. You'll be able to speak so much better because it's all about the sounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you get it? Already wrote it down? Those who want to write it down? I can go forward now?
Yeah.
Okay. Vampires. Yeah, I go to the bottom here. I'm already here. Vampires. I stay here. Try it again, Peter. Vampires.
Vampires. Vampires.
There you go, Bella. Vampires.
Vampires.
Tony.
Vampire.
Yeah, Balu.
Vampire.
Stays here. All you do is change your mouth. Keep the voice going. Hannah?
Vampires.
Perfect.
Vampires.
Perfect.
Pyres.
Pyres. All right. Now we're going to have to go a little faster now. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's okay. We're learning, and that's the whole point. We don't want to rush through things. When we see a problem, we want to stop, and we want to practice it, and we want to explain it. So that way, in 6 months from now, you have the answer. Otherwise, if you just go fast with your teacher, you just forget everything. And that's not what you want to do. What's the point of learning something if you're going to forget it? Not good. What kind of day is it?
Party.
Do you really think I'd put a birthday and a party in here and then I put clothespins in here too? What? You think I'm crazy? Special. Was who? Balu? Was Balu this time?
Party.
Party. No! How can the clothespins be having a party?
It's a party.
All right. Bella, 2. Peter, 1. Hannah, 1. Tony, 2. Bella, 2. Balu, 2. Next word. Special. Right? Remember, you're always dropping the sounds at the end, yeah? Special. A place to pray if you're Christian or Catholic.
Castle.
High school?
Castle.
Castle. It looks like a castle, but it's not a castle.
Just no.
Yeah. Say it again, Balu.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Just.
Oh, it's not just, but I know you're saying it right, but that's not how we say it. Can anybody say it properly? Look at the phonics.
Church.
Yeah, perfect. Bella and Hannah. You guys have such great pronunciation already for your age. Ch, right? Not t. Ch.
Church.
Church. Yeah, it's really easy. Ch and ch is a very easy sound to make with Vietnamese. Ch, church. Churchy church. Church. Yeah, easy peasy. It's a 1 point lead for Mr. Balu the Bear. Holy macaroni. What do you... Don't say Christmas tree! What do you...
Christmas tree.
I'm going to delete you.
Christmas.
What do you do with the tree at Christmas time? What is she doing to the cake?
Right.
Decorate. Yeah, I think Bella said it first. Any objection? Any objection? I object, Your Honor. No? Bella got it? Bella ties it up. 3-3. Decorate.
Decorate.
Yeah, you just say it slow the first time, right? 3 syllables here. Decorate.
Decorate.
Decorate. Yeah. But when you get used to it, the T is really small. Decorate.
Decorate.
Very small. Yeah. Peter, decorate.
Decorate.
Peter.
Decorate.
Stop eating in my class, Peter.
No.
Yeah, you are. I see you eating. In your mouth. I see your jawbone going up and down. Macaroni. All right. Here we go. What's another word for 12 o'clock a.m.?
Midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah.
12 a.m. is the beginning of the morning, the beginning of the a.m. It is midnight.
Midnight.
And again,
Midnight.
yeah. But remember, you got to have that t at the end, right? There's 2 syllables here. You got to go to the D. Mid, but you don't say the D. You roll the D. English is like a wave. They all connect. Midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah, you go to that D. You got the voice going. Then you're just going to push it out the nose. Mid, but no D. Mid. You just push the air out of the nose. Midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah, perfect, Badu. You're at the D. You just kind of push that air right up into the nose. Midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah, and then a tiny, tiny little T at the end. Midnight. It's midnight. Time to go to bed. All right. Midnight. So if 12 a.m. is midnight, what is 12 p.m.? This town ain't big enough for the 2 of us, Sonny. I'm going to have a showdown with you. At high, we're going to have a shootout.
Midday.
Midday could be. It depends on the sun. No, 12 p.m. exactly has a name, just like midnight. And it's not midday. And it's the beginning of what? Right? The a.m. ends and the p.m. starts. So you say good morning until 12 p.m. Then you say...
Good afternoon.
That's right. So it's just good noon. Noon. That's it. Just noon. Noon time is 12 p.m. That's how you see the cowboys, yeah? When they used to line up and they say, on the count of 3, we shoot, right? We're going to have a shootout. You have to kill the other guy. Crazy, crazy cowboys. So they go, this town ain't big enough for the 2 of us, Sonny. Tomorrow, high noon, we have a shootout. And at noon, 12, lunchtime, when the sun is high, they go out into the street. And then when the clock hits 12, they pull their guns and they kill each other. You know, all fun stuff. This is a great, great day to spend the afternoon. In a coffin. High noon. Noon. Lunchtime is noontime. Bedtime is midnight. Well, hopefully before that. All right. Next. Now, this is an important word, and I'm going to make the point now so I don't talk too much later. This is important for you because you become this. If you want to change your life, you want to be healthy, you have to change this. You want to have a good education, you have to change this. You want, whatever it is you want to be good at, you really need to change this in your life.
Holiday.
No.
Earth.
Change your Earth? Where, you going to go live on the moon?
Uh-huh.
Environment.
Environment. Yeah, if you want to be a fish, you got to live in the sea.
No. Nature.
Peter.
That was Tony, right? Tony, you got that?
And
Tony, yeah.
Yeah.
No? Yeah. Tony.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Holy macaroni. 3, 3, 3. No. Bella's leading. 4. Bella's got 4. Your environment, right? You know, 2.5 years ago, I didn't know how to make videos. I didn't know how to edit these things. I didn't know how to do nothing, right? But I built the studio, and I got the green screens, and I got the lights, and little by little, I changed my environment, and now I'm getting better and better and better at it, right? If you want to be highly educated, you go to a university. The environment to study with teachers and other students, and the books and everything you need is there. If you want to have a big, buff, muscle body, well, it ain't going to work in your living room. You got to go into the right environment. You got to go to the gym and get motivated, right? If you built a gym in your house, there's a really good chance you're probably going to be in very good shape for the rest of your life. Right? Your environment. There's a saying, and I believe this. You are your environment. Just like the people you hang around with. If the people you hang around with are negative, you're going to be a negative person. If the people you hang around with you are cheerful and always ambitious to do something and take action, it grows on you. You start becoming that way. You know, so you have to, if you want to change your life, I could be wrong, but I really believe this. If you truly want to change your life and make it what you want it to be in the future, you have to start by changing the environment. Create the environment so that you can excel in whatever it is you really want to do. Can you imagine being an artist, but you don't have a paint studio, and you don't have canvases, and you don't have paint? How are you going to be a painter? You have to build your environment to what you want to be. And that makes it so much easier. Environment. 4, 3, 3, 1, 1. Not all the time, but most times. Almost every weekend. Very often.
Always.
Close. Always is for sure. I always brush my teeth every day.
Usually.
Yeah. Say it again, Bella.
Usually.
Usually. And not always, but usually she makes her bed. But some days she's lazy. She's like Bella. Sometimes she's lazy.
No.
Or maybe it's Hannah. Hannah sometimes is lazy. Peter's never lazy. He is the most motivated, take action kid I've ever met in my life. He's never lazy. And he never eats in class either. He's just amazing. Yeah. Usually we barbecue on the weekends, but sometimes we don't. Sometimes it's raining. So we cook inside. Usually. Almost always, but not always. Good. 5 for Bella. 2-point lead. Next word. You said it before, Bella.
Cat.
Yeah!
Hell.
Hell? Maybe.
Heaven.
Brown.
Yeah, Peter. Peter, get that meat out of your mouth. Say it again.
Acting.
Ravi.
Gravy. Peter, I'm gonna do it. Peter. Yeah.
Ravi.
Yeah, no, like Peter.
Grave.
Peter said it's gravy. So we don't say grave anymore. Now we say gravy.
Gravy.
That's it. We're going to be Shakespeare. It's gravy. New word. I want to go to my gravy. Grave. Yeah. Remember, Peter, when we have VE like have, love, we don't say the E on there. We just say love, grave, have, the V. We don't say the N sound is not the E. It's just the V. Grave, where one person is buried. A grave. Or you could visit some graves, but we have other words for that. It's a grave. Another word for a grave. Ooh, what's that? Another word for a grave could also be like a tomb. Like this picture here, where you see the mummified person inside here. Usually a grave is underground, or at least covered in dirt and stones. But when they build these big stone boxes, like the Egyptians, they call those tombs. T-O-M-B-S. Tombs. But this is a grave. Peter, say it again. Grave.
Gravy.
No, not a gravy. Peter.
Gravy.
Gravy.
No, not a gravy. Gravy you put on your potatoes and your meat. That's gravy. This is not gravy. Peter. Grave.
Grave.
Grave. All right, let's go to the next one. So that was Peter got that right. Okay, so Peter's got 2 points now. All right, so Bella still has a 2-point lead, 5-3-3, with 4 words left. Now, last week we talked about graveyard, right? The area where you have all the graves, right? All the dead people, all the tombstones. But there's another word for graveyard, and it's more common. This is what we call it in the Western countries. It is a graveyard, but there's another word for this.
Cemetery.
Yeah, Bella's running away.
Good one.
The other word, the more common one, it's called a cemetery. Yeah, and that upside down E is like an A sound. Cemetery. And the stress is in the beginning. See that little hyphen here? That little, it's not a hyphen. Is it a hyphen? No, not a hyphen. I forget what you call that. The stress is at the beginning. Cemetery. Cemetery. Peter, cemetery.
Cemetery.
Bella, cemetery.
Cemetery.
Tony,
Cemetery.
Peter, Balu.
Cemetery.
The stress at the beginning. Cemetery.
Cemetery.
Hannah,
Cemetery.
cemetery. That's right. All right. So this is the opposite of good.
Virus.
No.
The opposite of good. Morally bad, cruel, very unpleasant. The devil.
Terrier.
What?
Terrier.
Terrier? What? Bacteria. No. This is the opposite of good. Like the devil.
Evil.
Bella?
Yum yum.
Yum yum. You're a cat.
Devil.
Well, the devil is what? God is good. The devil is worse than bad.
Terrible.
Worse than terrible. Worse than killer.
Oh.
You are absolutely... There's nothing good in you at all.
Cedar.
What?
Cedar.
Type it in the chat box. But no. Oh my God. Starts with an E. The classic story of the good against the bad. Good versus. What? Starts with an E.
Guy.
The bad guy starts with a B. I said it starts with an E.
Important.
Important. Yeah.
Person.
I'm not giving anybody a point on this. I shouldn't have put the bacteria guy in here. I think that's what's confusing you. But think of the murderer over here. Think of the devil over here. Forget the bacteria guy. Or the virus guy. Kind of cute, though.
Evil.
Evil, yeah. Horrible, terrible, evil. Nothing good at all. Just terrible. Morally bad, cruel, very unpleasant, evil. Miss Lay, are you here?
No.
Not yet.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness, someone is at Earth Base. Unbelievable. All right. Now you're all Vietnamese. Yeah, I'm the only foreigner here. So, you guys do this all the time. When you do your worshiping and stuff. Who do you worship to?
History.
Not about history. We are all related. Believe it or not.
Ancient.
Evolution, ancient. Some things are ancient. That's Lucy. That's the first human species skeleton that they found. It's 3.2 million years old. We looked very different then, and we were only like 3 feet tall. Again? Yeah. Balu, come on, one more time. Ancestors.
Ancestors.
And look at the phonics. 3 syllables here. Say it slow first. Ancestors. 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 All right. Yeah. No, I was going to say, I mean, obviously Asians are different from Westerners, and Westerners are different from Africans, and Africans are different from Arabs. But if you take the skin off us, right, we're pretty much all the same, because we're all part of the human race, and every human being right now is a Homo sapien, right? All of us, our ancestors, are Homo sapien. Now, for European ancestors like me, I have like 4 or 7% of my DNA structure it has like a Neanderthal in it. Asians are Homo sapiens, but they have like 2 or 4% of their DNA come from the Denisovans, right? And then, there's different, it has branched out. We're talking about millions of years of people evolving, right? But according to some scientists that I've listened to, and I think it's pretty unanimous, nobody's arguing this anymore, is that a few million years ago, because this one here, right, this skull here, it's different from us. Look at the way the skull, it's really flat, the jaw comes out more. But this Lucy, Australopithecus, Australopithecus. I can't pronounce it properly. Australopithecus. This was a human species. There were like 5, 6, or 7 different human species millions of years ago. Okay? I mean, the Denisovans were one. The ones we are Homo sapiens. Neanderthal was one of the last ones to go extinct. And then there was erecto homo something. And there's couple of more. Maybe that's one too. I'm not sure. The Australopithecus. Hard time saying these words. I think that was a race too. Now, all of us, believe it or not, millions of years ago, we're all kind of related. We all of the human species started in Eastern Africa, Ethiopia, Kenya, all down in there. It was all jungle back then. And we all started then, and we were all dark-skinned, and we all had a lot of hair on our body. But as the thousands of years and hundreds of thousands of years and millions of years evolved, different groups, they'd fight. Oh, he'd marry someone from that tribe, and she'd marry someone from that tribe, and then they'd move this way for their own land, their own hunting grounds, and they'd divide, and then one tribe would mate together, and they'd have children, and then they'd divide, and some would go south in Africa, some would go west, some would stay where they are, some would go to the deserts and the Middle Eastern areas, the Arabs, the Indians, and then some would go to Europe, and some would go north and go around into Asia and Siberia. And again, over hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years, this group divided, this group married that, they mixed, they divided in every direction. Some got on boats and some walked over to Australia. And then 50,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, the third ice age that we know of melted and it became an island. We didn't even know those people existed. And the same thing happened in North America. North America, First Nation people, Native Americans, Asian descent, same ancestors. But we're all actually one cousins by like 1 million people apart. We all come from the same species, but over millions of years we evolved, and our skins, depending whether you grew up in the snow or you grew up on the equator, has a big difference on your skin tone and color. And the different tribes we married and grew with over hundreds of thousands of years changed our facial structures. But yeah, I could have a whole lesson, and I want to have a whole lesson just on our ancestors someday, but not today. Our last word. Our last word. And I was talking really fast because we're running out of time. So if you didn't understand that, too bad. Last word of the day. What do you call a dead person? When they just died, we don't just say, Mom died. No, we say, Mom just what? We put the blanket over their head. She just what?
Heaven.
Heaven? Well, heaven is where we're all supposed to go if we're good people. But the moment that person dies, we don't say, well, your wife died. No, we just say she to the other world. What?
Go to the other world.
Yeah, Mom went to the other world. She didn't want to say bye. No!
Go.
How?
Nobody knows this, huh? It's a nice way of saying it.
Away.
Yes, that's right, Bella. She passed away in her sleep. She passed away last night. Passed away means she went in, her spirit left her. Passed away. All right. And again, we got an ED on the end of an S sound here, or an actual S. So it's going to be a T. Passed away. Passed away. Passed away. All right. We went a little late, but that's okay. We had a really, really good class today. We talked about a lot of important things. Bella got her second win in the Vocab Challenge now. Skullface here is really happy for you guys.
Where was the face?
What?
Where was the face?
This is
That
my...
is gorilla face.
Oh, Gorilla Face took a holiday. He said you guys were too stressful. But my great-great-great-grandfather came by to say hello. This is my ancestor. I found him in my back.
So,
Holy macaroni. Sheesh. Interrupt my grandfather like that. Sheesh. Okay, what do we got here? Let's take a quick look. Congratulations, Bella, for the vocab win today. That makes it 3-2. Hannah over Bella. So the order today is going to be Hannah, who won last week, is going to go first today. Hannah, Peter, Balu, Tony, Bella.
that's it.
Only
All
5.
right, let's go. Hannah, racket.
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 Rack, not wreck. Rack. Wreck it means destroy it. Wreck it. You wrecked it. Aye. Come on. Time is it. Let's go, Hannah. So easy.
I
Mm. I'm high on coffee.
I not have a rocket.
What?
I am
Not have a rocket.
Do not.
I'm
Do not.
I'm not taking my racket, so you cannot play badminton with me. Simple as that.
Sheesh. Unbelievable.
I don't have a racket. I'm not having my racket.
I
with me.
don't have my racket with me. I haven't got my racket with me. Not I am not having.
I am not having time. I try to focus a little bit on the continuous, the duration of the two.
I am not having this discussion with you. It's I don't have a racket. Or I don't have my racket.
All right, Peter, skeleton.
Skeleton. Skeleton.
Skeleton made
Yeah.
by Kenzie.
And your name is...
Skeleton made by Kenzie. The
Yeah.
biologist said that, right?
What?
Skeleton is made by calcium. Yeah.
Calcium.
Calcium.
Made of calcium.
Made up, yeah. So it's only calcium.
I'm sure there's more in there, but actually, I don't think the bone is actually. I think it's the inside of the bone that is full of calcium. I don't think the bone is, but I'm not. I don't know.
To get me into the kind of like a specific.
Yeah, the chemistry of it. I would say the proper sentence, I think, would be our bones, our skeleton is mainly or mostly made up of calcium. Something like that. What percentage? I don't know.
Yeah. Or like a animal skeleton, maybe we found an animal skeleton in the garden, something like that. It's just a now, Peter, because
Oh, that's okay. It's a good sentence. And he put calcium in there, which is true. There's a lot of calcium.
It's made, at least it's made, because that is like we use passive voice, yeah? It's
Made.
of
Of or made
calcium.
up of. Yeah. Made of or made up of.
All right. Balu, skulls or only one skull? It's another noun, yeah.
Mr. Trevor has
What?
now
Mr. Trevor must be has like a big skull.
Miss Masca.
Yeah. The same, right? We can say that.
Yeah.
Thing. But at least he has, okay? He has. And this one, you see that here is plural form. It means what? It means when we say singular, we have to say or one, right? Like a big
Big.
The frame, right? The big skull.
Baloo the bear has a collection of skulls.
Tommy, number 4, borrow. Sounds easier than the other.
I borrow a book from the library.
But yeah, you just say that I borrow. Yes, it has the meaning, but we say I borrowed, right? It's past simple. You already did it. So yes, try to show that you use the right tense. Yeah, I borrowed the book from library yesterday, right? Bella, the last one of this page. Fancy.
I fancy that party.
That party.
Yes.
Party.
Yes. Yes.
So fancied, I guess, already. Yeah, because when we kind of retell story, we talk about past event, right? So we should put it in past simple. Same like I liked, right? I liked that party. Yeah. With the adjective is saying fancy bike, you have a fancy bike, you have a fancy dress, right? So it has few different meanings. Next, back to Hannah. Program.
I spent 30 minutes
Watching
watch entertainment programs on TV every day.
every day. Very good. Because that is what's that? Present simple, right? Present simple. Every day show that is your habit. I spent about 30 minutes watching something program on TV every day. That's good. Very, very good. Something different. Peter. Tradition.
Is I don't know what is tradition.
What tradition? What is tradition? What tradition is? Yeah. When you say it, with you put the order same like in the positive sentence. I don't know what tradition is. Yeah. So you read the definition. But yes, that's a good example. Yeah. Balu, number 8, action. And I heard Mr. Trevor gave a lot of example about this word. And we really like the phrase take action, right? Take action and you get the result. So what's your example with action?
I is really really to do.
So put the ideas together. What do you want to say?
I like action more.
Than words. Yeah. I like action more than words. Just talk. I don't like it. I like to see their action. Right? That's a good one too. I'm sure the action. Yeah, action. Some nouns. This can be. It can be countable. Sometimes it's uncountable. Same like ice cream. You can use it or a few different things. So let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Uncountable. You can say that I like action more than words. Right? Words, new words, right? Words mean to talk. But you like the action. That is a really good one, Balu. I like the action more than words. Usually it's like that because when you take action, you can get the result. And when people see the result, they trust you more, right? They like will be persuaded better than just talk. All right, good. Tony, this is a little bit still about like what's the tradition, the Day of the Dead. A little bit movies, vampires or vampire. And this one is countable now.
Vampire is a famous man.
Vampires are a vampire is
a famous man.
okay, famous. So I think for that. I think should make it a little bit like a specific, like a special. So we say that vampire, right? Or the vampire, or this vampire is famous, okay? Or popular. It means if you tell me his name, I know he is from which movie, okay? So popular, famous. So not all of them, right? Same like you say, doctor is famous. No, not all doctors. You say that doctor is famous, right? Or well-known or popular, right? So you use specific article, the, this or this. The last one of this is for Bella, special.
Family is very special to me.
So my family then, right? Because if you the same situation like Tony's sentence. If you say family is special to me, so I would like to say like our family, my family is special to me, because if you use like a family, so it must be families are special, like to everybody, something like that. So it's general, but your family is special for you or to you. So my family, I think specific, make it specific. Next one, back to Hannah. Church, actually church. So church.
It is time mom go to church.
Went to church, right? Usually, for example, mom is Christian, right? Mom is a Christian, and then usually about 8 a.m. she has to go. She usually goes to the church, right, for the worship thing. But it's already 9 o'clock, so I said it's time. Mom went to the church. Very good. Peter, decorate.
Your decor is terrible.
Their decorator. Peter is not happy today. So how can you say that? We say it, we use it as a verb, right? We say they decorated badly, right? They decorated carelessly or badly, right? Like you don't like it. If like a Peter, he used like the noun, so we say their decoration, right? Their decoration is bad or terrible or horrible, right? Maybe they don't know yet. So that's the noun, the way we use the noun. All right, Balu, your turn already. Midnight. I rarely stay up late up to until midnight. Midnight, yeah, it's a noun, but actually you can use it as like an adverb. At midnight.
I usually go to bed at midnight.
You can say that. Yeah, so people know that. Okay, so about 12 a.m. in here. 12 a.m. a.m. Yeah, a.m.
Yeah, a.m.
a.m. Yeah. You go to bed.
12 p.m. is noon.
At midnight. Yeah, very good one. Very good one. Honey, environment.
The environment is polluted by garbage.
Garbage. The environment is polluted by garbage. Good.
With garbage.
Oh, with garbage.
By the people, yeah.
By the people. Only the people, not us. We good. We are friendly and we're good for environment. But it's by that, those people, right? So we say that the environment is polluted with the garbage by the people. Maybe only that area, not ours, right? Bella, usually, of course, this one is so easy for us. Tell us how often you do something. And you will not make a question then. Bella, so show us your power. Make a question with usually. Something different. Can you make a question with usually? Or maybe negative sentence.
Do you?
Yeah, that's why I would like us to try to practice.
Yeah, I'd like you to
Yeah,
always
really.
give them a challenge. Say,
Yeah.
say it with an adjective or make a question of it or make a negative. I really want them to practice that.
Yeah, because we so get used to using I all the time in positive sentence. So,
I usually eat dinner. Boo!
voilà, question.
Do
Do
you?
you
Are you? Have you?
Do you
do you usually do something?
do you do morning exercise?
Do you usually do morning exercise? Yes, I do. Right?
Good.
It's a question.
Good,
It's
good,
a
good.
question. Do you usually read a book in the evening? Do you usually complete your homework before you watch TV? We have different things, but it's changed our trained our mind a little bit. Not I all the time, not positive all the time. All right, so the last page here. Back to Hannah. Great.
Gavi.
Not Gaby.
Gavi. Gavi.
That grave so that one corner is broken.
That
Oh,
grave
you're
is
talking about a
so old.
tombstone. Yeah, that's the tomb or the tombstone. The grave is where the person is. That's where the person is buried.
That grave was so that one corner is broken.
See, the grave can't be broken. The grave is the burial place. It's a grave. It cannot be broken. The tombstone, the rock, can be broken, but that's not the stone. Is not the grave. It's a tombstone.
Yeah, it has space there, right? Same like a king's tomb.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
So
So-
we can say that there is a grave. Right?
Grave is
There
like a place.
over there.
Yeah.
It's a place, yeah.
It's a place.
Or the grave is over there, like a point, and then someone try to look for that or something.
Yeah.
It's just a noun, so we make a simple sentence. All right. Peter, what about number 17? Cemetery.
Sema.
I think
Sema.
in cemetery have ghosts.
Has, right? Or if not, you use plural. Cemeteries have ghosts. At night? Yeah? Or daytime? Or all day and night? When, Peter? All the time?
Night.
Night, at night. Yeah,
Okay.
just say it, right? I think.
Say it
Or
again.
I believe cemeteries have ghosts at night. Or there are, actually you say, there are ghosts.
Well, he started with I think.
Yeah,
So I think the cemetery has ghosts.
yeah, have ghosts at night. Okay. You believe. Balu, number 18. Evil.
Oh.
Think about the
Trevor is
character. Trevor is evil. Well, it's really.
How rude. I'm such a nice guy.
Yeah, this one can just like the character, right? Think about the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Make example. That character is really
Evil.
evil. You can say that, but once again, we just use positive. So now how can we make it negative, and then everything sounds better? That character is not that evil. A little bit, right? Not very evil. So a little bit.
Not very evil. Not too evil.
Not that evil.
Only
Yeah,
on
you can
Mondays.
use negative too to make it a little bit lighter. All right, Tony. Ancestors or ancestor.
Easy.
My ancestor picture is on the table.
On the table. My ancestors' pictures are on the table. Yeah.
Ancestors'
All right.
pictures.
Yeah. We use possessive. My ancestors' pictures are on the table. So subject be and preposition are places, and we have to use everything there. We have to use verb be there. All right. The last one here is for Bella, the winner for today. Passed away.
He is passed away
Not-
last year.
Last year. But you see here we say
Past
be,
is the verb.
Past form of the verb. So do we really have verb be here? It's not like a killed. We don't have to use passives for here. We use active voice. So how can you fix your sentence? He
Passed
Yeah,
Passed
pass
away.
is your verb.
passed away last year. It's actually right. This one, this is one of the verb that I don't know how can you use present for this. So usually you use
Everyone will
past-
pass away
past
someday.
tense for this. So kind like always passed away, right? He passed away last year. Perfect. Past simple.
Past.
So what is the deal now, Mr. Trevor?
It's just a small reading, the 3 small paragraphs. We'll just read it right now, and I can ask a few questions, and then that'll be it. No point taking a break now. It's already.
All right. So Mr. Trevor said that this class has a lot of energy, and you are strong. You can do it. You need no break.
Especially
So
Peter. He just can't
just
stop
break.
jumping. No break. No break.
Just break for Miss Lay. So goodbye from Miss Lay, and
Goodbye.
have a good time.
All right. Now I just got to close off the reading part here. So
All right.
we will start in 10 seconds.